Miranda Kerr gained global recognition as a Victoria's Secret angel, her angelic charm turning her into the symbol of dreamlike perfection. Yet behind the glamour, her reality was anything but ideal. As her fame climbed higher, the burden to uphold the image of an immaculate life grew heavier. So, how did she endure it all? Stay with us to discover the shadows behind the spotlight. Each star possesses a bright aspect, yet sometimes veiled beneath the glitz are instances of contention that influence the narrative. Miranda Kerr's journey has been marked by triumphs, yet also instances that triggered inquiries, discussions, and challenging news. These occurrences did not diminish her allure or accomplishments, but instead unveiled the intricate nature of living under public scrutiny. Early in her career, the initial conflict arose. Miranda, a 13-year-old, triumphed in the 1997 Dolly magazine and Impulse model competition. This victory marked a thrilling moment for the young girl filled with aspirations. A week before her 14th birthday, she was whisked off to Sydney to partake in her inaugural major photo session. This experience was nothing short of a dream come true for her. Nevertheless, it triggered a wave of disapproval within the media. Her age was a topic of scrutiny for many, along with the fashion industry's treatment of young girls. When she did a photo shoot for Dolly magazine, featuring her in swimwear, it sparked a controversial discussion. Some media outlets went as far as to criticize the images as inappropriate, insinuating they promoted harmful ideals. Critics also accused the fashion world of romanticizing youth in a way that was concerning. The uproar intensified, leaving the young model bewildered by the sudden storm surrounding her. Despite the commotion, Miranda pressed on with her travels. She argued that the photo shoot for Dolly magazine was intended for a teenage audience, not for adults. In her view, the uproar was blown out of proportion, but it shed light on the difficulties of navigating adolescence in the spotlight. Even at her tender age, she had grasped the idea that fame can come with scrutiny and that her narrative might not be perceived in the same light by everyone. Years later, Miranda faced a new controversy, this time related to an international scandal rather than her age. In 2014, she received expensive jewelry from a Malaysian financier named Joe Low. The gifts appeared luxurious at first, reminiscent of items from a fantasy story. One standout piece was an exceptional 8.88-carat diamond pendant worth $3.8 million, crafted by renowned designer Lorraine Schwartz in New York. Although the jewelry was securely stored in a deposit box in Los Angeles, it later became the focal point of an unforeseen inquiry. Joe Low was identified as the central figure in a large-scale corruption case involving the Malaysian government's 1MDB state fund. Instead of being used for its intended purpose, once the truth was revealed, Miranda willingly collaborated. She gathered all the jewelry pieces and delivered them to the U.S. Justice Department, aiding in the investigation in any way possible. People worldwide witnessed as her name got linked to a major corruption scandal of our era. Although she was not involved in any illegal activities, her association with Joe Low's presence put her in an unexpected spotlight. It served as a reminder that the glitzy realm of fashion and celebrity can intersect with dark forces beyond one's influence. A new dispute arose, this time with a nuanced tone, stemming from cultural discussions around style, individuality, and portrayal. Miranda was featured in Vogue Japan wearing Japanese attire that was inspired by the country's historic clothing. For some, it symbolized beauty and trendiness, while for others, it raised concerns about appropriating a culture. Critics believed that by wearing Japanese attire, she was at risk of trivializing tradition and turning it into a mere accessory to conform to Western beauty ideals. They drew parallels to other instances in popular culture where individuals used cultural elements as mere decorations, disregarding their cultural significance. However, the case of Miranda presented a more nuanced situation. As Vogue Japan catered primarily to a Japanese audience, her appearance could be viewed as a part of a larger interchange between international fashion trends and indigenous customs. Several academics have observed that Japan frequently transforms and reinterprets Western cultural elements to cater to its own audience. The cover of Vogue Japan, therefore, was not just an instance of cultural appropriation. It also highlighted the mutual reshaping and reinterpretation of cultures in the contemporary fashion industry. The resurgence of the kimono in Western events had already been noted, and the decision to feature Miranda wearing it on Vogue Japan's cover could be viewed as a means of reintroducing and marketing tradition in a fresh global context. The argument demonstrated the complexity of cultural portrayal in the fashion world. What may be considered appealing to one group may be considered troubling to another. Ultimately, the dispute emphasized the delicate balance between honoring and appropriating. Miranda Kerr's career has been filled with highs and lows, showcasing both the glamour of achievement and the challenges of fame. As a young girl navigating the spotlight amid age-related controversies, she found herself embroiled in debates. Holding onto valuable jewels that would later be linked to a massive corruption scandal, she faced unexpected challenges. Additionally, gracing the cover of a magazine led to discussions about her identity and sense of style, provoking further debates. A shining path. Kerr's introduction to the modeling industry started when she joined the Sydney branch of Chic Management in 1997. Initially, her career was just beginning to blossom, but her innate charm and natural beauty quickly caught the eye of major brands. She was selected for various beachwear campaigns, most notably for Billabong, a popular Australian surf brand. These advertisements, featuring her in brands like Tiger Lily, Roxy, Billabong Girls, and One Teaspoon, garnered widespread attention in the fashion world. She wasn't just another pretty face. Her warmth set her apart. Additionally, she was named the brand ambassador for Sea Foley, a well-known Australian swimwear label, solidifying her status as a rising star. After working as a model in Australia and Japan, Kerr took a daring step by relocating to New York, eager to propel her career to new heights. She wasn't solely focused on modeling, she also displayed ambition in various other endeavors. While in the city, she invested in the Bowery Ballroom, a well-liked music venue, demonstrating not only her physical attractiveness, but also her business acumen.
First time I arrived here, everything was like, a little bit overwhelming because I'm a country girl at heart. The first place I lived was in the East Village.
Her career took off quickly in New York. After signing with Next Management, she became a prominent figure in the world of high fashion. Runway appearances began in 2004, leading to a busy schedule full of bookings. Many designers and brands sought to collaborate with her, including Alex Perry, Baby Phat, and Levi's. She also walked for Lisa Ho, Voodoo Dolls, and Bettina Liano. Her work extended to Nicola Finetti, LAMB, and Heatherette, among others. Campaigns and runway gigs continued to come her way, while magazines like Elle Girl and Vogue Australia featured her, establishing her reputation in the fashion industry. She experienced a significant opportunity when she partnered with the famous American beauty company, Maybelline. This collaboration resulted in her face being featured in numerous advertisements and cemented her status as an international model. Subsequently, she made an appearance in a music video with Pharrell and Kanye West, along with other Victoria's Secret models. Her charisma was undeniable, indicating that she had reached a pivotal moment in her career. Kerr's professional journey reached new heights when she was announced as the inaugural Australian Victoria's Secret Angel. This achievement marked a significant milestone in her career, aligning her with renowned personalities such as Alessandra Ambrosio, Carolina Kurkova, Adriana Lima, Salita Ebanks, Isabelle Goulart, and Heidi Klum. Prior to this, she had been selected as the ambassador for Victoria's Secret's Pink collection in 2006, following in the footsteps of Alessandra Ambrosio. As of 2007, she had solidified her position as one of the leading models in the global fashion industry. In that very year, she was chosen as the spokesperson for the clothing brand Arden B in California. There was also a special appearance on the popular TV show, How I Met Your Mother, where she appeared alongside her angel colleagues. Her fame wasn't just confined to the fashion world, she was starting to be recognized by people everywhere. In 2008, she experienced significant career growth, seizing new chances for advancement. She landed a major contract with Clinique Happy, a popular fragrance, and secured a lucrative deal with David Jones, a prominent Australian department store, taking over from Megan Gale. Additionally, she was featured on the cover of British Harper's Bazaar during that year. Her financial prosperity aligned with her rising fame, with Forbes reporting her annual earnings at $3.5 million, placing her as the 10th highest earning model globally. Kerr was recognized for her efforts in supporting charitable causes through her influential platform. In 2009, she participated in a striking photo session for Rolling Stone Australia to spotlight the plight of endangered koalas. Following this, she collaborated with George Moscos to introduce her own line of organic skincare products, KORA Organics. This endeavor held significant personal importance to her, as she was a firm advocate for maintaining a healthy lifestyle and embracing natural beauty. Concurrently, she authored the book Treasure Yourself with the intention of empowering young girls to enhance their self-worth and assurance. Her professional journey continued to dazzle brightly. In the year 2010, she graced the renowned Pirelli calendar, enhancing her portfolio. However, it was her breakthrough in the high fashion industry that truly marked a significant turning point in her career. Previously recognized mainly as a Victoria's Secret model, she entered the realm of high fashion when Balenciaga selected her exclusively for their spring runway show. This pivotal moment altered the industry's perception of her. She further solidified her presence in high fashion by walking for Prada in the subsequent season, sharing the runway with fellow angels. Subsequent campaigns for Prada and Jill Sanders soon followed, solidifying her status. She even achieved the milestone of landing the cover of Vogue Italia, captured by the renowned photographer Steven Meisel. In January 2011, Kerr made history as the first pregnant model to be featured in a Vogue magazine. During her pregnancy, she was photographed for Vogue Australia, showcasing that beauty and resilience can still be prominent even during motherhood. Just 8 weeks after giving birth, she returned to the runway to walk for Balenciaga's autumn collection. Later that same year, she graced the catwalks of Paris Fashion Week, modeling for renowned designers such as Dior, Chanel, Stella McCartney, Lanvin, Victor and Rolf, and Lo Wei. Additionally, she was selected to reveal the Victoria's Secret Fantasy Treasure Bra worth $2.5 million, a highly esteemed item of the brand. In the next year, her achievements continued to grow with more opportunities. She was appointed as a representative for Qantas, strutted down the runway for top fashion brands like Chanel and Miu Miu, and had the privilege of being featured on the cover of Numero Tokyo. Additionally, she also shined in Vogue Turkey and was chosen as the fresh face for Mango, taking over from Kate Moss for their spring/summer collection advertisement. Her extended agreement with David Jones ended in 2013, and it was rumored that her contract with Victoria's Secret would not be extended either. Some argued that she was known for being demanding, while others believed she was unable to dedicate enough time to the brand. But every star has a shadow. What was hers? Stick around. A love woven through time. Miranda Kerr's journey through love is a complex one, filled with highs and lows, fresh starts, and the unwavering support of family. It goes beyond just a love story, highlighting the ability to overcome challenges and discover different forms of love throughout life's various stages. Miranda and actor Orlando Bloom first met each other long before they became romantically involved. They had a casual acquaintance, but in the autumn of 2007, their bond grew stronger. Orlando was the one who initially showed interest, but Miranda was not interested at the time. She was involved with someone else and politely rejected him. However, fate has a tendency to bring people together, and by the spring of 2008, they decided to make their relationship public. Their connection developed calmly and consistently. Following almost 3 years of being together, the couple revealed their intention to marry in June 2010. Merely a month after that, in July, they unexpectedly tied the knot in an intimate ceremony that caught the world off guard. There were no extravagant declarations or extravagant celebrations, just a heartfelt promise exchanged between them. The coming together of their hearts was a mix of gentleness and seclusion, mirroring the depth of their love. In January of 2011, their son Flynn Christopher Blanchard Copeland Bloom was born to Miranda. The name chosen held significant meaning, as Flynn's middle name was a tribute to Miranda's late high school sweetheart, Christopher Middlebrook, who had passed away in a tragic car accident. Miranda had previously written a letter to Christopher, promising to name her future son after him. When she shared this with Orlando, he warmly accepted the idea, displaying his compassion and admiration. The selection of Flynn's name symbolized the merging of Miranda's past and present, creating a connection of love that transcended time. However, as is often the case with stories, theirs was not fated to be eternal. In 2013, following 6 years of being together, they chose to go their separate ways. The split was characterized as being mutual and done with respect. Despite the end of their marriage, their commitment as parents stayed strong. They made a commitment to continue loving, assisting, and valuing one another as a family connected forever by their son. Even after they parted ways, Miranda and Orlando put in effort to ensure Flynn was raised in an environment filled with love and care from both sides. Miranda faced challenges in the years that came after. She had invested heavily in love and marriage, and the conclusion left her feeling unsure. She acknowledged that there was a period when she doubted the existence of love. However, life has a tendency to present unexpected opportunities when the heart is least prepared.
How are you doing? How are you doing through that?
Thank you very much. We love each other. We're a family. We're going to be in each other's lives.
In 2014, Miranda made an appearance at a Louis Vuitton dinner held at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. She found herself sitting beside Evan Spiegel, the co-creator of Snapchat, and engaged in a delightful discussion. Despite thinking Miranda was out of his league, Evan kindly gave her his contact information in case she required assistance with technology for her new residence. Much to his amazement, Miranda contacted him a few weeks later during her travels in Asia. This simple act of reaching out sparked a fresh connection between them. Miranda and Orlando had been apart for over a year when she met Evan. She was hesitant and guarded when it came to emotions, but Evan was understanding and took things slow. Their connection started off as a platonic relationship but evolved gradually into something more profound. Miranda confessed that she had never believed in such a strong romantic connection before meeting Evan. Their love was enduring, founded on faith, admiration, and a mutual aspiration to progress both as people and as a couple. Miranda respected Evan for his patience, dedication to self-improvement, and determination to be a great partner. She also desired to improve herself as a partner and a mother, and they discovered a natural and lasting connection together. Miranda viewed this new relationship as a chance to create something genuine rather than a hurried affair. In July of 2016, Evan asked for Miranda's hand in marriage. She excitedly announced the engagement by posting a picture of her ring on social media, using a special Snapchat filter with animated Bitmoji versions of the couple. The announcement perfectly blended old-fashioned customs with a touch of modern technology, mirroring the unique dynamic of their relationship. Not even a year after that, they tied the knot on May 27, 2017, in a small wedding held in Evan's backyard in Los Angeles. Their ceremony differed from the extravagant wedding seen in the media, as it was intimate and meaningful. Just a small group of around 30 guests were asked to attend, and transportation was arranged for them to arrive discreetly at the venue. Instead of starting the day with traditional wedding preparations, the couple began with a peaceful and centering activity, a yoga session together. No bridesmaids or groomsmen were present. Miranda and Evan opted for personal vows that were heartfelt. The ceremony exuded simplicity and genuineness. Miranda cooked slow-roasted chicken with turmeric and lemon, Evan's preferred meal. Although a caterer replicated the dish for the guests, the act portrayed Miranda's affection and thoughtfulness. Miranda frequently emphasized the importance of family in her life, placing it above her successful business and modeling career. While she valued her work and viewed Cora Organics as another important aspect of her life, her heart was always drawn back to her family. She fully embraced her role as a mother, finding joy in caring for Flynn and later her other children. She often expressed gratitude for having healthy boys, but she also had faith in the unknown future, believing that life would unfold as it should. Miranda's relationship with Evan blossomed into a period of calm happiness and unwavering loyalty. Their connection was not solely based on immediate sparks of passion, but on endurance, empathy, and a shared goal of personal growth. Evan proved to be a companion who embraced Miranda's beliefs, aspirations, and dedication to their family. Even with love filled around, she still struggled in different paths. How did she overcome this? Let's find out. Finding light after the darkness. The elegant supermodel Miranda Kerr, famous for her smile and kind demeanor, shared a darker side of her life that was previously unknown to the world. After her marriage to actor Orlando Bloom ended in 2013, she experienced a profound sadness that was completely new to her and deeply affected her. Throughout the majority of her existence, Miranda was recognized for her innate optimism. Her relatives affectionately referred to her with endearing nicknames due to her constant laughter and radiance. In her formative years, she embraced this joviality as a core aspect of her identity, viewing herself as resilient. However, following her breakup, she was confronted with the harsh reality of experiencing depression firsthand. The weight of it all took her by surprise and plunged her into a profound state of sorrow. After being married for 3 years, Miranda and Orlando chose to go their separate ways. While others may have seen it as just another high-profile breakup, for Miranda, it signified the end of a cherished dream and the destruction of a deeply rooted connection with someone she once held dear. This separation ushered in a period of silence in her life that even her innate optimism couldn't immediately dispel. However, within the darkness, Miranda found unconventional methods for improving her well-being. She gained valuable insights that transformed her in unexpected ways. It dawned on her that each thought she harbored possessed influence. Despite her troubled state of mind, she maintained control over it. Ultimately, she alone held the power to direct its course. Over time, she started incorporating activities into her daily routine that would assist in restoring her emotional well-being. Meditation gradually became a regular practice for her. Each day, she dedicated moments to simply breathing, calming her mind and reconnecting with inner peace. In addition to meditation, she adopted a regimen that included yoga and prioritizing nutritious meals, promoting holistic health for both her physical and spiritual self. Gratitude was what kept her grounded. Every morning as she opened her eyes and every evening before she drifted off to sleep, Miranda expressed gratitude for the small yet precious things in her life. She appreciated having a roof over her head, her good health, and the well-being of her young child. She acknowledged the support of her family and found joy in the simple pleasures of each day. These expressions of thankfulness served as a gentle nudge that even in times of sorrow, there were still moments of joy worth holding on to. The woman's hardships did not start with the end of her marriage alone. Even prior to gaining recognition, she faced rejection as a constant companion on her path. In her youth, numerous modeling agencies refused to hire her, leading to a profound blow to her self-worth. Contrary to common belief about models exuding confidence, Miranda confessed that the industry is plagued with feelings of insecurity. Repeated rejection and harsh critiques often lead individuals to believe they are inadequate. Through these ordeals, she learned a valuable lesson. Self-love is not a choice, but a necessity. Miranda's strength increased as time went by. She discovered a sense of equilibrium that added a deeper sense of purpose to her life. Instead of allowing obstacles to shape her, she viewed them as chances to elevate herself. Currently, she holds the belief that no matter how tough life becomes, there is always a resolution and a path to progress. Despite her stunning appearance in photos and graceful demeanor, Miranda is just as human as anyone else. She has experienced heartbreak, struggled with feelings of inadequacy, and encountered periods of self-doubt. A silent battle with health. Miranda Kerr has often portrayed an image of perfection with her bright smile, elegant demeanor, and successful career, leading many to believe that she leads a charmed life. However, beneath this facade lies a different reality, where Miranda has encountered challenges that have put her physical and mental strength to the test. One of the toughest trials she faced was during her pregnancy with her second son, Hart, when she was diagnosed with proctitis, a condition associated with irritable bowel syndrome that caused her pain and frustration. Inflammation of the rectal lining, known as proctitis, may seem like a straightforward issue, but in truth, it brings about various unpleasant symptoms like bleeding, diarrhea, and fatigue. Miranda was diagnosed with this condition during a time of happiness and excitement, which made it even harder for her to come to terms with. The lack of clear explanations from medical professionals only served to increase her feelings of frustration. Despite facing her illness, Miranda's spirit remained strong as she decided to confront it head-on with resolve and endurance. Following a colonoscopy, she joyfully announced that she is now in remission.